You know, I always tell people all the time, one of the best blessings we have in life right now is being able to change, right? I can become somebody totally different by next week. I can become somebody totally different by next month. Imagine next year, imagine 6 months down the line, the person you really want to become and the person you want to be in life. We all have the capabilities to get there. There is nothing nor no one that can stop us. There's nothing or no one that can stop me. What I have to do is continuously wake up while everybody's sleeping and continuously keep putting the effort to make myself better. Self-development, man. I'm tired of preaching about it. I preach about it all the time. And I get all these reactions, man, from different people, you know, talking to me about their lives, about their family situations, the reasons why they're broke, the reasons why nothing's working, the reasons why they tried and they failed. Why, bro, I get thousands of stories. But you know what's crazy? After all the stories that I hear and all the stories that I listen to, there's not really one story that I can really put there and compare to mine. You know, 5 years in prison, bro. I did 5 years in prison. If anybody can't comprehend that, it's very hard to do. Aside from doing that, I lost $100,000 in a business. You know, I was at a failure point then. I was very depressed. I didn't know what to do. I've been there, done that. George, what's up? Good to see you. You know, and my whole mindset right now was, you know, building this coaching level. I'm already at a level in a stage of humility where I'm so humbled. I'm humbled inside right now. I was going through all my testimonial videos from people who have been taking my course, people that actually, you know, have been, you know, taking the initiative to take themselves to the next level, take their life to the next level. I've had a couple of conversations today with about 3 or 4 of my students, and I just asked them, I said, listen, if at the end of this, right, was my knowledge, was my experience, was my dedication, was my energy, everything worth your investment? And they say, Rudy, you changed my life. And I want to use an example right now. I have a student, right, who started this a long time ago when I first started my online journey. And the crazy part was I had a video conversation with him, and we were in his house, right? And his mother was on the phone with me. She was telling him, don't invest your money. That's crazy. That's that. Don't do that, right? And I said, listen, I'm sorry. I don't mean to intrude in what you're preaching to your son right now, but it's wrong. And the reason why I say it's wrong is I showed him my apartment. I showed him where I was at. And I said, don't take this personal. Please don't do that, because what I'm trying to do is take your son to the next level. But look at where you're at and look at where I'm at, and then judge and say that you're not supposed to invest. Do you understand that every single thing to take you to the next level in life is an investment? You really have to be willing to invest into yourself. And you know what the sad part is? If you don't have $50 to $100 to $1,000, $2,000 in your account right now to be willing to invest in self-development, I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care what it is you're doing. If you don't have that in your account right now, there's a reason. There's a reason. If you don't know who Grant Cardone is when I mention his name, there's a reason. If you don't know who Les Brown, Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, bro, if you don't know who these people are in your life right now, there's a reason for that. That's because you're watching the wrong things and you're doing the wrong things. I always tell people right now, the number one reason for somebody failing is self. When you look in the mirror, and before you give other people 1,000 excuses why you're not where you want to be in life, make sure you tell them the truth. Make sure you tell them it's because of you. Because there's nothing or no one that is stopping you from reaching your goals. All there is work effort. All there is again, putting in the extra when nobody's willing to put in extra. I'm going to use this example, right, that I heard the other day when I was studying Kobe Bryant. I studied Kobe Bryant. There's a reason why I study the Black Mamba, right? Why? One of the best basketball players in the world. And the reason why he became the best, and he tells you the truth, was when he trains at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? He had a couple of interviews that he had to do with Nike, with people that want to interview him, his camera guy, his publiciter, right? All these people. And he's like, yo, you got to come at 4 in the morning. They're like, no, we're not coming at 4 in the morning. Why do you train at 4 in the morning? He's like, you'll understand when you get there, right? So they showed up at 4 in the morning. When they showed up at 4 in the morning, you know, everybody's all sobby. He's ready to go. And the reason why he used to do that was because people don't understand time, right? If I do a little more extra than you, I will become extra than you, right? So he understood that most of the NBA basketball players, professional basketball players in the world, train twice a day, right? And he said it's at 11 p.m. and at 2, I think it's like in the afternoon, right? The thing was, he understood that if he goes 3 times a day, by the time 6 months pass from now, he's going to be almost 35% better than you. Does that make sense? Why? Because if you're only getting two training sessions a day, he's getting 3, right? The extra that you didn't learn how to shoot, he learned the extra this morning. That's why he was able to achieve and conquer things in his life. That's why as time continued to progress, he didn't start out the best basketball player in the world, but he knew the training with time would conquer the rest of it as time progressed. And that is the truth, my friends. I tell people all the time, if you put in the work today, where will you be 6 months from now? If you put in the work today, who will you be a week from now? I was telling my girl today, right? We had a little bit of a dispute. It is what it is. But I was telling her today, I said, Mama, we've been together for 2 years. A year ago, I am not the same person that I am right now. I have continued progressively to continue my path on self-success. I have continued to watch these people day in and day out that have what I don't have because I want to learn how to get it, right? Those were the things that made me the animal that I am right now. The reason why I'm up at 12:30 at night, right? Because I was working all day and I just felt like I had to do this because people are probably sleeping. People are probably watching TV. People are probably chilling somewhere. And guess what? I have not left this seat that I'm sitting in for the last 8-9 hours. Yeah, I took a shit break in between because I'm allowed. Everybody has to shit. But besides that, I've gotten more knowledge. I learned how to build a lead page. I learned how to launch a lead page today. I learned how to link it in. I learned how to make more sales online, right? I learned all these things. People don't understand, man. You gotta be willing when somebody's not. Right? And for all of those of you that just continue shooting yourselves down, bro, you got to understand that people suffer from their own lack of success. People suffer from wanting something because they can't have it. Right? People can't have something, so they suffer from it. And they put it on their wish list. Oh, I want this because they can't have it. The minute this becomes a reality and you're allowed to have something and you make this financial change in your life and you can literally accumulate anything you want, it all starts to change, right? And again, cash. I keep cash all day, every day around me. This does not exist, bro. It's a piece of paper. It's a piece of fucking paper, man. It's the work ethic behind it. If you're only working at a 9 to 5 and you live in a routine life, the sad part about this is that you understand how much you're going to get paid at the end of the week. But what you don't understand is the time that you're selling. You're selling time to people. And guess what? I'm a boss, right? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm opening a business. You want to work for me, I'll pay you weekly. I will pay you weekly, no problem. But just understand you're selling your time to me. You're selling yourself to me. The time that is very, very valuable for you to become something and change in the next year. You're selling it to me. You now belong to me for $20-something thousand a year. Bro, that's crazy how people don't understand this shit. I don't get it. I don't get it. It makes me want to jump up and do something, bro. I wish I could reach through the computer and just smack a bunch of people to smack some sense into them because they don't fucking get it. You know, people make 1,000 excuses why they're not where they want to be. There is no excuse. There's none. There's lack of knowledge. That's all there is. Chris, what's up, brother? You know, anybody who's on here right now, hey, Joe, what's up, brother? Ask me some questions, man. We're on. I didn't expect everybody to be here at this time. We are on the same chapter. My brother, I wish we were on the same chapter, but it's all a growing process. It's all a growing process, man. And they give up the paycheck to forget their dreams. Let me tell you something about paycheck to paycheck. 76% of people, even more now, I think, live paycheck to paycheck. They realize that there's too much month at the end of the money, right? And by the time the 20th or the 25th comes around, you got the next week to like reload, you're broke. And there's a lot of people that get broke the first week because they're living paycheck to paycheck. They're waiting for paychecks to pay bills, right? I used to tell people all the time, bro, if you want to balance investment, right, balance your own risk. What's the risk that, let's say this shit really does fucking work. Let's say it works, right? And we're just being logical because the shit really does fucking work. I'm living proof. $400,000 in sales online didn't just come because I fucking shit and giggle people and scam and bullshit. Those are the people who live in misery. Right? They think everything's a scam. The door's being knocked on every single day, right, for opportunity, and they refuse to open it. And then they want to go to work and talk shit about the thing that didn't work for them, right? And I'm going to get into that real quick. I'm going to get into that, into the remedy of making money, which I'll talk about, right? But let's get back into the opportunity. Every day, do you understand that opportunity comes knocking at your door every single fucking day? And because you didn't open it, you're losing. And because you didn't open it, another day goes by. You just got a little bit older. Oh my God. You know what's crazy? True statistic. I had an actual webinar with Les Brown, which is crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was blown away. I wish I recorded it. But Les Brown educated me on a couple of different things. One of the main things that stood out in my mind was, if I don't program my mind will be programmed, right? That really stands out on a strong level, right? What does that mean? How do I program my mind? Program my mind by going home and not watching the news. Understand the news is all negative information. All of it. And everybody's going home to rush to watch the news at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The old people normally do that shit. You know, they sit there, they watch all the negative thing that's going on in the world. When's the last time you saw the news say something about the next millionaire that just got, congratulations to Rudy Ortiz, he just became a millionaire. He lives in Miami, Florida. When's the last time the news does that? Right? They don't do that. They literally program your mind to be negative, to scare you to come out of your own fucking household. You know, I said that shit in one of my videos the other day. If you listen to the mosquito thing, you'll fuck around and stay home because you're scared of getting bit by a mosquito. Bro, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. It's nuts, man, the state of mind that people put themselves in. You got to watch what you're watching. You got to watch who you're talking to. You have to really start putting a value to yourself. Who deserves... Here's a question, right? Who do you think deserves to sit next to me right now with the value that I have and the person that I became? Not too many people. So we have to balance the conversations we're having with people and learn how to cut them the fuck off. Because if we don't learn how to cut them off, they're going to literally keep talking to our minds and our mindset about bullshit, sex, money, drugs, yesterday's problems, no solutions. You know, so we really, really have to get into an initiative to control that aspect. That's first, right? So talking about solutions and problems, right? You know, everybody wants to talk to you about their problems, what happened with their girls, what happened at work with my boss, what happened with all this crazy stuff, right? But ask them, all right, so what do we do next? What's your plan for tomorrow? Like, how do we conquer that? How do we achieve that, right? And there's really no answer, right? Those are the kinds of people I stay away from. Listen, my name is Rudy Ortiz, man, founder and developer of MindOnMillions.com. If you want to take over the world right now and you're looking forward to taking over the world, join me, count me in. I'm ready to go. If you got solutions versus problems, count me in. I want to hear them. If you got ideas versus shooting everybody else's ideas down, count me in. I want to hear them. Right? That's the level of mentality that we're built on. And here's the remedy to making money, right? Anybody out there right now who goes to seminars, who has, you know, they're into network marketing, you know, they're into all these businesses, right? Think about this real quick. Every single seminar is the same fucking shit. There's two sides to the room. And every guy who's on stage talking to you right now always uses that analogy about crossing the bridge, right? But they don't really tell you the truth. What's the truth? On that side, there's 400 people who have their notebooks out, right? They have their notebooks out. They're taking notes. Oh my God, look what he just said. They got their team members in the audience, right? And they're doing this. It's the same fucking guy on stage in every single fucking seminar you go to. What does that mean? That means you got to get really fucking good at learning the product and learning how to sell the product and get on stage as fast as you can and tell as many people as you can as fast as you can. And get really good at it. Everybody understand something. We are in the business of sales and service for the rest of our lives. Everything in life is about sales and service. If you think you're not into it, hey, you're wrong, bro. You might be broke for the rest of your life, and that's sad for you because I don't want you to be broke the rest of your life. I don't want you to be the 50-year-old guy who's cutting grass in his fucking boxers outside because it's fucking 90 degrees outside and he's trying to retire twice. Come on, man. Chris, what's up, man? I see you, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the initiative that people are taking in their own lives, bro. And I'm sorry if I'm going a little bit ham at this time, but man, it's amazing the power that I have inside right now, the humility, the ability that I have to take somebody to the next level. Like, I really get through. Like, I want to masturbate your brain. I want you to tell yourself, if you think right now that you know everything that you can, you're wrong. Call me. Have a little conversation with me. Just so you know, I charge $100 an hour for consultation on the phone, but I'm not charging nobody. Whoever's on this live right now, you want to have a conversation with me on the phone, feel free to call me. I'm always available. I'm always available because I will change your motherfucking mindset. I will give you chills a couple of times before you hang up the phone. I tell myself all the time, that's one of my goals. That's one of my goals. And especially with parents, man. Parents who look at their kids, right? Parents who look at their kids, bro. How do you look at your kids and give them an excuse onto why they can't buy something? How? How do you do that? How do you have that heart and then you got to say no to your son or your daughter that you love with everything? Because if you're a parent, you know where I'm coming from, right? I die for my kids right now. By the way, I breathe for my kids right now. I know everything I'm doing right now is building a legacy. Augusto, if you're still there and you're listening to me, everything I'm doing right now, I'm building a legacy, right? I tell people all the time, if you die right now, tomorrow, what the fuck did you leave? What are you leaving? What are you giving behind? Everybody was born in this world for 3 reasons and 3 reasons only. To reproduce, learn, and leave behind. What are you building? Let me ask you a question. If you die today and Donald Trump dies on the same day, who do you think your house is going to be talking about? You or Donald Trump? Oh, that's a tricky question. Let me figure that one out. Right? It's a legacy, man. It's a legacy. You got to build legacy. And legacy does not happen overnight. There wasn't a single city that didn't start with one building. There was not a single city that started on blocks. It's one building got built. We went to the next one and the next one. Next thing you know, by a couple of years, we got a city, baby. We're up and running. Right? You got to go ham. You got to go ham. You got to stop being scared in life. You got to stop listening to scared ass people. Because it's people that are scared, baby. Everybody around me scared. Everybody around me tells me, Rudy, how do you get that energy? Rudy, how are you not scared? Rudy, how you... Because I'm not you. I'm not you. I know by the time I'm 34 right now, just turned 34, I know I will be a millionaire by next year. And I know by the time I'm 40, I will own 10 properties. I know by the time I'm 41, I'll be a multi-millionaire. And I know by the time I'm 45, I'll have multiple books out. I'm writing a book right now. I'm an author. I would have never thought this was possible. And I'm going to give everybody out there that wants to write a book. So many people make that conscious thought to be broke. Subconsciously, it's fucked. Yes, Rob. Yes, it's true. Chris, passion of the hand, gestures, on point, bro. Bro, I'm sorry. I used to be a professional fighter, bro, and people can tell you that know me, man. And so I always speak with my hands, bro. It's like trying to get a point across. I made thousands of dollars with these hands. And the crazy part was, at one time in my life, I thought this was going to be my way out. I thought that I was going to fight my way out of poverty, out of everything. But I was still broke, mentally. I was still mentally broke. And I didn't have the people around me giving me that influence that I needed to get me to the next level. All they treated me like a fucking pit bull, bro. Get in there, go fuck his ass up, and let's make this money. And that's what I was. You know, I run into people right now that know me for years, and the first thing they tell me is like, yo, Rudy, you got so skinny, you got so small. I said, yeah, so is your bank account. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't look at my size. Look at the size of my brain. Look at the progress that's happening in my life. Watch what I'm doing. I tell people all the time, if you would have started when I started, think about where you'd be today. And what I mean by starting, this ain't network marketing. I'm not promoting network marketing for anybody who thinks that is. But I was a network marketer. I was into World Ventures. I was selling vacation packages to people, you know, on a day-to-day basis. And I hit a pretty high rank on that shit, man. Not too many people can do that. But guess what? Like Grant Cardone says, baby, everybody that goes to the gym, you get good energy, what the fuck good is your energy if you're still under the red line of zero? If you still don't know how you're going to pay your bills? If you still don't know how you're going to survive next month? What good is it? You tell me, what good is it to be all big and gorgeous and nice? Nigga, come on, man. You ain't going to be no model. Come on, man. And right now, like I said, I got probably more energy than people in the gym. I can go to the gym right now and lift pounds that I never knew was existing because I feel great, because my bank account is fat, because I'm smart as hell, because I feel great when I wake up. I'm comfortable in my skin. I get tired of people sometimes, man. Talking down and negative and still being negative, still questioning me, still telling me like, Rudy, does that really work? Nigga, I got a pair of $700 headphones on. It doesn't work. I got 10,000 here. You want it? Here. You can take it. Bro, don't stop talking to me like that, man. My name is Rudy Ortiz. Again, one more time. Proud founder and developer of MindOnMillions.com. I'm building my empire. I'm writing a book. I'm starting live seminars. I'm changing people's lives day by day. I'm awake when you're sleeping. I will not stop going. I don't care who anybody is. There's nothing, no one obstacle I can't climb. Everything that comes in my way with a wall, I find a way to climb. And I will climb, and I will continue to do so. I am an animal. I am a rare breed. I'm a rare breed. I am part of that 2% of the world. You know what it takes to get to that 2% of the world? I do. Energy, baby. Strength, knowledge, wisdom, learning, wanting, hunger. Grow it. Looking at my kids and just crying just because I'm looking at them. I cry when I look at my kids. Why? Out of happiness. Because I know a couple of years from now, you'll never have to go through what I went through in life. Ever. Mark my words. Cross my heart. Hope to die. May lightning strike. My kids will never suffer. And if they suffer, it's going to be from something else. Because like I said, everybody has problems. Problems will always arise. Even the rich people have problems. It's our ability to deal with the problems that make us different. Somebody has a problem today, it might be the end of the world for them tomorrow. I got a problem today, I'll handle it and I'll figure out how to deal with it. And then I wake up tomorrow morning fresh because it's brand new air. I handle my meditation in the morning, just like Tony Robbins showed me. I handle meditation in the morning. I wake up knowing that when I fell asleep, that's what we purposely fall asleep for, to have that ability to wake up brand new and fresh in our skin and have one more chance at conquering the world. Oh my God. There's somebody with me out there. Come on, man. Come on. Yo, reach out to me. I'm here, man. I'm here. I don't stop. I will not stop. I will continue to go, go, go. And I want everything the same way for everybody. But unfortunately, it's not. By the way, everybody who's on this live right now, this Sunday, I got a live stream event. One more time, I'm throwing it out there. Live stream event. I'm no longer doing live seminars for you to come in person. It's going to be a live stream event. I'm giving you $5,000 of value. I'm going to show you how to start your online career from 0 to 100 real quick. All the secrets you've been looking for that the rich people don't want to show you, right? I'm going to show you. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm a $5,000 coach. I'm a $5,000 to $10,000 coach, mentor. If you want that in your life, that's great, right? And that's what I've been charging all this time. But I realized, like, wait a second, Rudy, you're shooting yourself in the foot, right? All these rich guys online right now are charging mad money to show them. I said, damn, what if I bring it down to $70, right? And let them get all the knowledge it takes to make money, and I sell 1,000 live streams online before I even walk into the room. Somebody do some math for me real quick. That's $70,000, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Rudy's a genius. That's just how this works. But I really am giving you all that knowledge, step by step by step by step. I got Chris. Chris is on my live right now, right? Chris paid me. Chris, how much was it? You paid me $3,600, right, for coaching? It's great. That's what Chris paid me for coaching. Am I lying? Chris, write it. Let me see you write it. How much you paid me to talk to me, to be in my realm, to get my knowledge, to get my... How much did you pay? He wasn't scared at all. And Chris is military. Chris lives in LA. He's military, man. He understands real business when he sees it. He understands real people. He could tell the difference between a scam and real online education and what's going to take him to the next level. And it's like I tell people, man, this is not just about e-commerce, because e-commerce is a wave, right? The online world is a wave. You got to jump business to business. If you're in affiliate marketing, you got to go when the shit is hot. If you don't catch it when it's hot, you're going to make a little bit. You got to go to the next one, right? It's a jumping situation. E-commerce is the same way. If I got a hot product right now, I understand how to sell it, right? I got to go do that right now. I got to catch it, right? And when you catch it, what the fuck do you do with the money? People make mistakes. They take the money and they pay their bills. Like, no, you're supposed to reinvest the shit. And then you got a lot of people who just worry about, oh, what about this, Rudy? What about that? Bro, how much money is in your fucking bank account? Zero. You're a zero hero. Worry about it when you got 50 grand in the account. Worry about this when you got 100 grand in the account. Don't worry right now. You can't worry right now. You guys are going to have a link on this page right now. Up the top, Matt, what's up, Daddy? I see you. I love you. I can't wait to wake up tomorrow. And don't use alarms ever. Passion is my alarm. Hey, I talk about Matt all the time. I'm going to talk about him one more time right now because I love my nigga Matt. Matt was one of the first people that I contacted when I didn't know how to build websites. I didn't know what to do, and I needed help, right? First person that called me for my Craigslist ad, I paid him $500 to build my barbersocial.com, and me and him build a great relationship. And in the process of building the relationship, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it one more time, he was homeless. He was homeless. You know, we linked heads together. We've been banging. We've been together since. I'm not going to stop. He's coming back to Florida right now, Miami, and he became one of my personal best friends right now that I want to keep around me because he has the same visions, same hunger, and he's not homeless anymore. I don't know what else to say. And I love him. Right? So, nigga, we build empires, man. This is how you do it. There's no man who's an island. There's not a single man who could do anything by himself. And as you start to progress and you try to become selfish and keep everything to yourself, you're going to fall. You gotta give while you're going. One of the best energies in life is to make $1 million and give another one away. And that is the truth. Giving is the key to being happy. Right? But people don't get it. You're giving when you can't give. Give when you start getting there. Right? You're gonna lose a lot of people in this process of entrepreneurism, of gaining success. You're gonna lose a lot of people, even some that you love, bro. But you gotta be willing to take those punches and go. And I tell this all the time to people, man. Again, parents out there, when we became a man, right, and we were born, right, and we had kids, when we decided to bring other kids into this world, or when we decided to take on a relationship, or when we decided to have our mothers live with us, right, as grown-ass men, we took on burdens. Our shoulders are heavy. I was talking to my boy G the other day. G's not on here right now because he's probably sleeping, but he'll watch this video. He's gonna add a comment. Bro, there's so much pressure on these shoulders as a man, and I can carry every single fucking thing right now. I don't care how big you see me, how big you're not. I'll put everybody on my back right now, and I will carry you to the finish line because that's my mission. That's my goal.